we were trying to think of, because we do social media, and the biggest problem people have is getting their social media to catch on or to stick. And we started thinking of sticky stuff, and Gloo came to mind.
Yes.
And so the social glue was kind of born. I couldn't get Glue. It wasn't available, but we found with the two O's, it works out well, and people get it, and we like to say we're social media and email marketing that sticks.
I love that, and the two O's work very well as well. It adds a bit of creativity to it, so I love that. So now, Ken, tell me, because you have a fantastic background and just such an interesting background, give everyone just kind of the highlights of your background and how you came to be where you are now with social media and email marketing.
Okay. I'll try to keep it short because I have almost 40 years in marketing. I was very blessed to get out of school and kind of get into marketing fairly quickly. I had a stint as a salesperson. But luckily, my sales started shifting into the world of marketing and advertising, and so I worked for a radio stations. I worked for actual TV station here in Atlanta selling advertising. It was a startup. It was called the Video Music Channel. Way back, we actually started about a day or two before MTV hit the air.
Wow!
And so we were right on the cutting edge. But we were a local. We started out cable, and we eventually turned to what is TV 69 now, or the WB, or whatever they call it now. That's where we were operating out of. So we were actually broadcasting video music 24/7, and I was selling advertising for that. But the great thing was, I had a chance to see interview sessions like this. I had a chance to bring in clients and produce their commercials and stuff like that. So I got the knowledge of video production there. When I was doing radio, I had the advantage of writing copy and scripts for people and to be produced. So I just over time got background in different forms of media. And that's when my first company came about. It was called IN Marketing. And IN Marketing was a company that helped mom and pop or small business record stores across the country get ad dollars from the record labels. The record labels would pay for their advertising as an artist went on tour. I would get ads that would say that this artist's record or CD was available at these record stores in those towns. So in LA, I had 15 stores I worked with. In Atlanta, I had about 15 to 16 stores I worked with at the time. But I had accounts in Alabama, in Denver, just across the country. I worked with probably about 50 stores or more at any given time, getting them advertising. So I had a big love for working with mom and pop small businesses. And I learned, how to create newspaper ads. I learned how to, do of course radio and TV. I already knew, but I pulled that in because the labels would come to me and say, "Well, we've got extra budgets. We can do radio or we can do cable," and so I got a chance to do that. Hi, I'm Ken Fehner with the Social Glue, and I just exposed my business on BizLink's TV network. Learn tips and tricks to create social media content that sticks. Coming up on my episode of That's My Biz on BizLink's TV.